20 objects here. Of course, I'm just going to do like this. And then from those, we arrange four slots, right? Four slots, four people, okay? And then, but in permutation, the problem is the order matters, right? So let's say this is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Then if we arrange one, if we switch 1 with 2, they are different. That would be counted as two ways to arrange, right? But not, yeah, two ways to arrange. But for a combination, right? Combination, this does not matter. So there's only actually one way. By if we pick 1, 2, 3, 4, no matter how we arrange these 1, 2, 3, 4s, right? Blah 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 blah. It would be considered as one way. Imagine imagine this one as arranging them in a row. Imagine combination as picking into a bag, right? Because if you pick it into the bag, it doesn't matter whether or not that they're arranged in a row. As long as they are in the bag, like if I pick the first one, the second one, like without order, the second one and first one, in the bag I have 1 and 2, right? I have 1 and 2, not in the way that I picked it in order, right? So that's the difference. In combination, it's as if you just want to know what you have in your bag, right? Like what kind of things you have in the bag. But for permutation, you want to sort them in order. Like the order matters. Each order, different kind of order, actually matters, and is counted as one way. Okay, I hope that is quick enough. And any questions so far? I'm just going to be very quick. So I'll be giving examples for these two first, because no example meaning you're not learning, I guess. I mean, like, you're not actively learning if I don't give you examples. So, whoops, why is my eraser so... Okay, that's good. That's better. Okay. What? Okay. So let's say in permutation, your formula is actually it can be written as so remember an n set. So you have n objects. You say you choose R permutations or R permutation, right? So remember that your R must be smaller or equal to n, right? Because from 10 objects, you choose like 11 slots. How can you do that? So it could be written as n here and then R here. So and then it also can be written as this, or I think this. But I prefer this and this. Sometimes when I type, I use this. So like that. And then the formula is essentially n factorial over, if I remember, n minus r factorial. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna, I wasn't really like, focusing too much on the formula themselves. Okay, so let's just say we have 3 children. Not children, maybe 3 adults, because we don't want to be pedophiles.
What?
Right? And then no, I'm just joking. Wait, actually 8. That would be more. 8. So 8 adults. From 8 adults, we want to choose we want to arrange them in 4 slots, right? And to arrange them in 4 slots, we're choosing first 4 adults, and then we arrange them like this. So that would be key 8, 4, right? Because we're choosing 4 from 8 and arrange them orderly, right? The order matters. So then that will be 4 factorial, 8 minus 4 factorial, and that will be 4 factorial, 8 factorial. And to simplify this, just in case someone does not know how to do it, uh, usually when you see a number that's divided, like when you see a factorial, and then the bottom is dividing the top, that the bottom number is actually smaller than the top, then what you're going to do is you can just write 8, 7, 6, 5, and then just write 4 factorial, right? And you see, you can just cancel these out, and you get 8 times 7 times 6 times 5. So that's a simplification. You can also do this for, like, any amount of numbers. Like, let's say 8 factorial, but then you have 2 factorial, 2 factorial, and 4 factorial. Then you can expand this and cancel for each. Like that. Right. So I'm going to erase this. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is combination. So when we say combination, we say when we say combination, remember it looks like this. So from N, we choose R combinations, right? So then this is also written as N choose R, or C and R, and like that. Ta-da. Okay, so since that's the case, we're just saying that we want to pick 4 things. Remember, the difference is pick for combination, and permutation is arrange, right? Kind of easier to remember. Permutation is arrange, and combination is pick. How much time do I have? Oh, almost half. Wow, and I haven't talked about anything else. Okay, okay. So pick 4 things. And then to pick 4 things, you just write it like this. So I think I remember it's P N R over R factorial. Yeah, I think that's it. So that will be the same as C and R. So this is the identity that we need to remember. Aha. So to get this formula, simple is... Okay, so to get this formula, we just, expand this. So that would be n factorial over the normal, which is n minus r factorial. But we divide that by r factorial again. So kind of like this. That's the full formula. So I guess I don't need to give an example. You just plug numbers in. You first analyze, is it how many numbers, how many objects do I need? And how many do I choose from? Because I don't think we have time. Oops. Is there a better way? I think I can just delete. Okay, and then the next thing is circular permutation. So circular permutation. So when we say circular permutation, it's usually when you arrange things. Remember, permutation is arrangement. So arrangement, and then this will be like, let's say we have a cup of tea, and we have a triangle, and maybe we have a circle, right? So if we rotate this, like let's say rotate the circle up here, we're saying that if the circle if the circle goes up, the block goes down, the triangle goes left. These two are the same thing. Reason, because if we look. If our circle has eyes, let's say it has eyes, right? Right? It has eyes. It looks to the next one, it would see the block, right? And then if we see it like this, the circle has eyes, and it sees the next one, it has a block, and the block sees the next one, that's the triangle. It's the same thing. The block sees the next one, it's triangle. The triangle sees the next one, it's circle. So it's actually